Today I'm making the viral drop biscuits and chocolate gravy combo. Some of you grew up with this. I want to give it a try, so here we go. Here in an 8 or 9 inch cast iron skillet, I have 2 tablespoons of shortening. You could use lard or butter, and I'm just going to let that melt in the oven while it preheats. Here in a bowl, I have 2 cups of self-rising flour, and I'm going to add like 1.5 cups of whole milk. I'm actually using evaporated milk, but you could use whole milk. I'm going to use a Dutch whisk and just give that a mix. I started with like 1 cup, and I'll probably add more. You want to add little by little until you get a thick batter. So on social media, this has been trending, and the recipe I'm using for these drop biscuits is from, I believe, the TikTok page or profile is Mawmaw Gail. So if you're on that social media platform, check it out. So now I'm adding some of that melted shortening from the pan. I added like 1 tablespoon. The rest I'll leave in the pan. And I'm just going to give that a mix, and this is what we're doing. It's like a very thick batter. So I am just going to take a scooper and drop them in. And this is why they call them drop biscuits. Honestly, I hope this works because it does seem a little goopy, but I'm just going to give it a try. I'm pretty sure it'll taste good, but it kind of is all over the place. So I made 7 of these. It fit in this 9 inch cast iron skillet. You could also use like an 8 or 9 inch pan if you have that, a baking pan. Okay, so I'm just sort of going to make that even. And you'll want to preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, for the chocolate gravy, I'm working with 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Actually, it was like 3 heaping, so maybe 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Here, I'm adding 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. This is unsweetened cocoa powder. And I'm just going to sift that together and remove any clumps and lumps. And I'm just going to do this right over my pot, and the heat is not on. So I have not tried this combo, and it's not something that I grew up having, even though I do live in the South. Comment down below if this is a childhood treat or something that you grew up with. Okay, so here I'm adding 3/4 cup of sugar, and you can add the sugar to your taste. I may add a little more. It just depends if I want it sweeter. Okay, so give that a mix. Now I'm going to add around 1.5 cups. I'll start with 1.5 cups, but ultimately it's somewhere between 1.5 cups and 2 cups of milk. So just give that a mix. This is all off the heat. It's still cold, but now I'm going to turn on the heat. And this is important. You want to work with a low heat setting, nothing on high. So now you are going to continually whisk this for about 10 minutes. And it really doesn't come up to a simmer. You're just heating it until it thickens into this like chocolate gravy. And give it a taste. If you want it sweeter, add more sugar. So I shut the heat off. I am going to add a pinch of salt. Some people like to add vanilla extract. You can do that, but this is what I'm doing today. So give that a mix, and this is done. And it has combined, it has thickened, and it smells so good. I'm excited to try this. You could also add a tablespoon of unsalted butter into the mix, but I skipped that. So here I'm going to just scoop out this drop biscuit, and I want you to look at the bottom because it did cook really well. And these are so soft, and I'm really excited to try this. So is my family. But look at that. It's a golden brown color. It has texture. So good. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on a plate, and at this point you'll want to pour over that chocolate gravy or chocolate sauce that we made. Perfect. And that's it. These are drop biscuits with chocolate gravy, and apparently this is comfort food, and some of you might have grown up with this. So I'm going to dive into this, and like I said, I was trying this viral recipe. I will put the info in the description below. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.